What's up? I'm live. It's coil class. It is coil class. All right. So, first of all, there's a chance I might have bit off more than I could chew with this one. We may not get to fraliens this video. So, maybe we do, maybe we don't. There's a lot to know about more core. So, we'll see. I don't know if both of them together are smart. So, we will see. Second of all, here comes YouTube with all its problems. So, what's it looking like? What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday. The Vapor Cat is here. Trevor's that one person. Grady, Kim Dixon, what's up? Henry's Builds. Tyler Johnson, what's up? I seen Pittsburgh Vapes is here. Straight Dripping, what's up? Clayton, what is going on? Yeah, I'm going to have to go grab this chat. Gonna have to go grab this chat. So anybody that doesn't know what's going on, YouTube, the stream will come through fine for you. Everybody that's watching, it should come through fine. If not, drop the quality down while I'm live. And then when you're watching the replay, you could raise the quality up. That's fine. The stream should be good for you. This is what's been happening all weekend. My problem is
it's watching. It should come through fine.
Yeah, it's coming through fine.
Drop the quality down while I'm live. And then when you're watching the replay,
it's a little off.
You could raise the quality up. That's fine. The stream should be good for you. This is what's been happening all weekend. My problem is it's watching. It should come through fine. It's coming up.
My problem is my screen looks like absolute shit. It's not even slow. It's just showing me picture by picture, and it only flips like every 50 seconds or something. I can't even see the chat right now. The chat, I see it, but it's still like the first comments are up. So now I have to go get the chat. I don't know why it's doing this. My service at the house is good. The computer's cleaned out. Everything else on this computer works. It's definitely a YouTube issue. Absolutely 100% a YouTube issue. So I think I just need to go get this chat. I could get started whether or not I could see the screen, I guess. I don't know. I don't use OBS. I'm using the straight YouTube app, just YouTube. That's it. Now, I looked at all the settings today. I don't use OBS. So it's not the computer. It's definitely not the computer. Everything else runs fine on the computer. YouTube is even saying we're discovering problems. Like it says it. It's absolutely 100% YouTube. We're talking about 5 days now I've been on with this. It's YouTube. Everything else works fine on the computer. I bet you if I live streamed on Facebook right now, it would be perfect. It's YouTube. They just upgraded a whole bunch of stuff. Whenever they do that, they have to work out bugs. I'm not the only person that's been saying this. It's YouTube. It's a pain in the ass. That's what it is. It's their live system. So they took away. I used to use Google Hangouts. They took it away and only give me this shitty system. And then OBS, I don't run on my computer. It's just too slow. It sucks. It's just, OBS is shit. I know a lot of people like it. It's absolutely crap. Makes your computer run so fucking slow. I'm doing other things on my computer. My computer's running so quickly. I have 2 YouTubes open right now. 2 YouTubes open. The one that's not streaming is working fine. The other one is working bad. It's their live. It's their live thing, and they took everything else away from me. They took everything. Jeez. You know, it's just their live streaming right now is not doing good. And the problem is this is the problem, is like I'm the only person that would have a problem with this. Because most people just sit here and fucking talk. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if they can't see it. That's why I'm probably the only one you're going to hear talk about this. Because for me, it matters. Because I need to see the screen. I need to know if I'm in even focus when I'm showing you small stuff in the screen. Everybody else just talks in front of the computer. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Big deal. So, this is life. Boo hoo hoo. My YouTube don't work. Boo hoo hoo. I just want my damn video, dude. Just give me my damn video. How am I not the first video that pops up right now? I mean, I'm afraid if I play the video while I'm streaming, that I'm definitely going to lose. I don't want to do that. Because that's like double time. What is this? Wow, 144p. Don't look too bad either. Okay. I'm just grabbing my chat. That's all I'm doing. There's a thing called pop-out chat. I'm sure a lot of people know this, where you could just go into YouTube, just grab only the chat. It's popular with the kids nowadays, man. It really is. It's working fine. Dude, I think it's the lighting, man. I think it's the way I switched around the lighting. Dude, when I move, I'm going to get some real lights, and wait until you see this motherfucker. Get up into it. Ditch windows and get up into it. Up into it. I don't know what that is. Okay. It looks good. Of course it looks good now. I don't know what's going on, dude. Every time I go and grab the chat, it works fine. That's what the funniest thing about it is. When I go and go grab the chat, it starts working good. But it'll go in and out. In and out. In and out. Okay? So I'm going to keep my chat up. Now, Simon Dearden, what's up? I'll say hi to everybody in a second. Besides Kim Dixon, I'm not saying hi to her. No way. And if Mark comes in, yeah. F Mark. I'll tell you that right now. F Mark. That dude's pissing me the fuck off. And I was trying not to curse. But now you got me all wound up. Tokes is here. Okay, let's say what's up. Big G Coils, what's up? Dave Flowers, what's up? Drip Coils, what's going on? Jay is bored. Kim Dixon's here. Clayton Von Clutch, what's up? Rodrigo is here. Simon Dearden, what's up? Stephen AKN1, what's going on? The Vapor Cat is here. Toke74, what is going on? Trevor is that one person. B-Dog and Tommy the Zombie. What's going on, everybody? I'm vaping this. Consequence, Adore Liquid. In the Turk V2. On the Zenith 3. And if you guys want to see a real coil builder, I'm Turks on Live on Instagram right now. So, what's up, everybody? CB Coils, what's going on? So this is Coil Class. I do it every Tuesday. Philip Wheeler, what's up? Big Boy Builds and Reviews, what's going on? I'm going to try to say hi to everybody that comes in because that's the respectful thing to do. If you're here and you're not chatting, I encourage you to chat. It's a friendly chat. Maybe just watch the chat and you'll see how friendly it is. I'm a nice guy. I won't get mad at you. But what's up if you're not chatting? What's going on? And if you haven't hit the subscribe on my channel and you keep watching my videos, you better subscribe. It's getting to be some bullshit that 50% of the people that watch this damn show aren't subscribed. Coach Grumpy, what's up? Deb Lang, what's up, Deb? Dave Flowers, not sure if I said hi to you. Rodrigo, what's up? So, Coil Class is something I do live every Tuesday. Let me shut this phone off so it's not beeping all day. Coil Class is something I've been doing every Tuesday live here at around 7:30 p.m. Had to do it a little later today. Coil Class is where I go through every single coil, 1 week at a time, one coil at a time, and tell you everything I know. And we go from the easiest to the hardest. So we're up to about 20 weeks now. We've done this for about 20 weeks, and there's probably going to be about 15 more weeks or something like that. I'm not sure. There's going to be a lot of weeks. Right now, we've got most of the basics down. We do. We got most of the basics down. I would say that most of the basic shit is done. So now we're moving on to like making them basic builds a little more complicated, right? Like today, more core aliens. We've done the 3 core alien. We've done the 2 core alien. And we've also done staple coils and frame staples. Well, fraliens is the next thing up, and there's a bunch of stuff to know about more cores and fraliens. I'm going to start with more cores, and I actually think I'm going to start with 2 core again, because I kind of messed that up the last time. And it kind of matters to this video that I show you that this math works. I have a video for more core aliens. It's called Alien Math and More Cores. 4 core alien, 5 core alien, I think. It's Alien Math. It tells you how you decide what D core to use for either your round wire or your ribbon stack. And I also have a fralien video. These are pre-recorded tutorials. Fairly high quality. Edited all up. You can see everything. You know, I cut the bullshit out. They're my favorite. My pre-recordeds that I did almost 2 years ago are my favorite videos on this channel for the most part. I think the most well done ones. So You could watch them, man. You could watch them. And we'll be done here tonight. All right, guys. I'll see you later. So just go watch them. I'm kidding. But I do suggest you watch them. There's probably stuff in there that I'll forget to say tonight since I'm live. That's the glory of pre-recorded videos, is you could just add shit whenever. I could just come over and be like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Forgot to tell you. That's an alien. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. That's 0.4 ribbon. So, right now, we may not get to fraliens because the more cores is actually a lot of information to take down and then add fraliens on top. So we might do more cores this week, talk a little bit about fraliens, and then we'll hit up the fraliens next week. All right? So, that's what we're going to do. I got this new RDA here. That's that blue AUG vape. I still haven't opened it. I'm going to open it on video, show it off on Instagram and stuff. Like the video I put up today. Them short videos, those are videos I'm putting up on Instagram as well. I'm going to start putting up videos on both. To be honest, to be 100% honest, if Instagram let me do longer videos, or like, dude, Instagram videos are getting more views. Let's just put it that way. Instagram videos get more views. I ain't going nowhere though. Don't worry. So, let's do it. All right. More cores. Now, first, I'm going to start off with the 2-core because it's just let me do what I'm going to do, and you'll understand why. Now, maybe I should get out something to write on. Should I? Do I need to? Not really. Why not? Sure, why not? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to explain it like this. I'm going to write it down and show you what I got, okay? I'm going to show you what I got. Now, what we're going to do is in the coil class alien video, and I think in my alien tutorial, we use 26 gauge as the gauge we're talking about. So, for right now, we're going to talk all about 26 gauge aliens. 26 gauge aliens, all right? All about 26. We are not going to change these cores up at all. We're going to talk about 26 gauge aliens. Now, in coil class aliens, I talk about a 3-to-1 ratio. What that means is you want to do a 3-core alien. Aliens, the basic alien is a 3-core alien. You want to do a 3-core alien, what's your D-core? If it's 3 26 gauges, it's a 3-to-1 ratio. 326 to 126. 3 26 gauge cores, 26 gauge D core. So whatever alien you're doing, if you have 26 gauge and 36 gauge, you could do a 3-core alien. 326, one D core of 26 to go around 326s, right? So an alien, all right, that is 3-core. You do a D core of 126 gauge. All right. Now, let's say we want to do a 2-core alien like we did in coil class. 2-core alien. So it's a 3-to-1 ratio. All right, a 3-to-1 ratio still, which means a 2-core alien, you would drop 2 sizes down. So easy peasy. Let's just look at it this way. You want to do 2 26 gauge cores? 2 26 gauge cores. All right. You want to do 2 cores of 26. What do you alien with? How do I figure that out? The basic guideline to go by is you just drop down 2 gauges. All right. Which means you would decore a 28 gauge. All right. 28 gauge. You would decore 1 28 gauge. So 2 core 26, 28 gauge decore will go around that. That matches that 3-to-1 ratio. All right. Now, as I go through this, this is just like kind of a guideline you could go to. Aliens aren't a perfect science because you could stretch them more, you could stretch them less. So if I had 29 gauge, I could get around them 26s. If I had 27 gauge, I could get around them 26s. Yeah, 28's just a guideline. Same thing with 4-core alien. Now, this math works because it's so easy. It's just so easy to follow. 326 28 gauge core. 226. Did I just say that? 326 26 gauge D core. 226 28 gauge D core. 426, you add 2 gauges. Instead of minus 2 gauges, you add 2 gauges. 4 D core. 4 core 26 is 24 D core. Now, this may be super confusing right now. I know. You're probably like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Especially if you've never built a coil in your life, you're probably like, what the fuck? It's a whole language, dude. So I'm going to just show you this. This is why I wanted to write it down. This is super confusing. Don't look at the top here. I probably wrote too much. All right. Hold on. So this will be the cores. And this will be what you decore. What you decore. And number of cores. All right, for your aliens. Number of cores, and what you decore. All right. So we went through 2 cores. We went through 3 cores. We went through 4 cores. All right. So 3 cores of 26 gauge, you decore 26. All right. 2 cores, you go 2 gauges smaller, which is 28. 4 cores, you go 2 gauges bigger, which is 24. So you see, we're just doing 8, 6, 4, 2, 0, and so on. And then 18 gauge, and then 16 gauge. And we can literally fill these numbers in just like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is just a guideline. Most people are going to probably stay in this range right here. All right. You're probably going to stay in this area right here. 2 core, 3 core, 4 core, 5 core, 6 core. You're going to stay in that range, right? So 2 is 28, 26, 24, 22, 20, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So easy to figure out. You just drop 2 gauges or you go up 2 gauges depending on what you do. So why does this help? Why does this help? You're probably thinking, Nick, why would I vape a 6 core 26 gauge alien? All right. Well, then let's do it this way. What kind of 6-core would you want to make? If you wanted to make a 6-core, you'd probably do 30 gauge, right? So let's do this chart with 30 gauge. I'm going to do this chart with 30 gauge now. So 30 gauge chart. 30 gauge alien. So we're just going to start with the 3-core. 3-core. D-core. 30 gauge alien, 3-core. You would D-core 30 gauge. 30 gauge 4-core. You would D-core 28 gauge. 30 gauge 5-core. You would D-core 26 gauge. 30 gauge 6-core. You would D-core 24 gauge. 30 gauge 2-core. You would D-core 32 gauge. All right. Rodrigo, don't confuse the class with all your decimals and shit. Don't do that. We ain't there. 30 gauge aliens. Boom. All right. And that's probably what we're going to do today. We're probably going to do like a more core, like 5-core or something like that. So to show you this works. Now that's just a guideline. You will see me do 4-core aliens and not even use that. It's because it's a guideline. There's certain things I like to do with aliens where I like to like raise it up a little bit. Like the other day, for instance, how I do my 4-core aliens, it is this way, but I like a better S and a flatter build. Better S and flatter build. So the other day I was doing 4-core 28 gauge. 4-core 28. What that tells me to do is use 26 gauge. 4-core 28 is a 26 gauge D-core using that chart. I like to go to 25. Make it a little bigger. So I go just one more up just to make it a little bigger because I like how it looks a little bit more. So there's just little things like that you could do. You could play around with it. You need to learn this before fraliens. You need to. It's just something you have to learn. If you want to build fraliens, you got to understand, well, where does ribbon come into play now? And we'll get to that. We'll get to it. Just chill the fuck out, man. Let me just tell you. My pre-recorded video has a better chart. I think I explained it a little bit better, but that's basically what we do. 3-core, D-core the same one. 326, D-core 26. 226, D-core 28. 426, D-core 24. 526, D-core 22. 6-core 26, D-core 20. It's easy. 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Easy. Easy. Just add 2, minus 2. Just do it that way. JMO builds. Raid I Loon. Circumstance vapes here. What's up, everybody? So, in order for you to see what's going on, because I get these texts a lot, man. I do. And it's like, I wish people would just listen. I get this text. This is a very common text. A very common text. I seen you did 3-core aliens the other day. you did 327 gauge and you decored a 27. But what if I do 330 gauge? That's easy. It's 30. If I did 327 and used a 27 gauge decore and using 330, you use a 30 gauge decore. You could do aliens with 2 wires. That's all you need. The 36 gauge and whatever your cores are. Any 2 wires. So, that's it. JMO, nice. If you're lagging, put your quality down. Put your quality down a little bit. All right. It's not confusing. You can't think like that. It's confusing. I don't know numbers. It's so easy. Don't think of numbers. Think of wires. It's not even numbers. Not even numbers, really. It's just wires.
You're lagging, put your quality down. Quality down a little bit. Right? It's not confusing.
Because here's the thing that happens is I'm already in HD. Even off the camera, I'm in HD. I wake up like that. I'm in HD. So I'm already running at like 2080p. Okay. So if I'm already running at 2080p and then I get in front of a camera and you got it at 340p, now you're running at about 3120p. Okay. Your shit can't handle that because I'm already in HD. Okay. Just in real life, IRL, you see me walking down the street, you'd be like, wow, that dude is in high fucking definition. So he's got to be 2080p. That's what I am. So you need to drop your quality down because I'm going to make your shit run slow. I'm going to make it run slow. I run very high quality. Very high quality. I'm in HD over here. You see all my bumps and bruises, dude. That's just how I am. On weekends, I offer 3D glasses. I offer 3D glasses on weekends, and I'm in 3D. And you might be like, dude, you're already in 4D. What do I need 3D for? What about my t-shirts? Fucking wise ass. You know, some people just will never learn. So, that's why you should turn the quality down when I'm live. When it's pre-recorded, fucking fire away. Or when you're watching the replay, fire away. But yeah, I run in 2K in real life too. So I'm in 2K, and if you're watching me in 4K, you're in 6K. Don, everybody's getting their packages today. Damn. Cool. I'm glad everybody's getting their packages because you ain't getting your tracking numbers apparently. How's that for high definition? Glad you're getting your packages because you ain't getting your tracking numbers. All right. So, let's do it. We're going to do 2 core, okay? What gauge core? We used 2636 in the alien video, right? Okay. So a 2636 alien. We've said this 50 times this show. We did, not just me. Don't put it all on me. We said this 50 times. 3-core alien, 26 gauge. I would decore 26. Let's do a 2-core 26 gauge alien. 2-core 26 gauge alien. All right. I'm going to get out my 26 gauge, my 36 gauge. Let me get my 2 cores out right now. All right. The computer's starting to act up again, so I don't know what you could see or what you can't see. You got yours Friday, Vapor Cat? Well, I did get more wire, so I can make more fraliens, so you know. All right, so I want to do two coils, 2-core alien. All right, so at 16 inches, I'm going to take this 26 gauge and cut it. All right, and this is going to be my 2-core. So now I'm going to fold this right on in half. 2-core aliens. Now, 2-core aliens, I said in the coil class, I ended up messing it up. But I said in the coil class, this is a great way to practice because it's so easy. Well, guess what? I nailed the 3-core and I messed up the 2-core, which was extremely embarrassing. Extremely embarrassing. I'll tell you, I cried that night in my pillow. I had to change the pillowcase the morning after because it was extremely embarrassing that I kept saying how easy it was and I messed it up. But this is life. Welcome. Okay, so I got two 26 gauge cores and I got my 36 gauge nichrome. So I want to alien these 2 cores with 36 gauge. What do I decore? What do I decore? I decore 28 because that's 2 gauges smaller. All right, 2 gauges smaller is 28. That's what I'm going to decore. So I'm going to take this 28 gauge and I'm going to get out about 14 inches of 28 gauge. I'm going to stretch it straight. Actually, I'm going to get out more than that because there's only a little bit on this spool left. So I'm just going to keep it all in one piece. So I'm going to get out my 28 gauge. I just need another pair of pliers here. And I'm going to stretch this 28 gauge straight. I'm just straightening it out so it's a nice straight piece. And I'm doing tricks with spools at the same time. Once again, HD bitch. Okay. Now, I'm going to take the 28 gauge. I'm going to put it on my bomb-ass swivel here. .28 onto the bomb-ass swivel. I'm going to bend it over like that. Now, ooh, I almost forgot to tell you. It's impossible to do aliens on Tuesdays. No, I forgot to tell you that swivels are super important with aliens. You do not want to be doing aliens with some shitty swivels. It's just not a good idea. You want to have the highest quality swivels. You want to call up your local fucking rich guy and ask him what kind of swivels does he use when he goes and fishes for them mako sharks. You ask him that question. You say, oh, croc swivels, huh? Okay. Stainless? Yeah. Dual ball bearing? Yeah. Okay. We're going to use them. I'm going to take this 28 gauge. I'm going to fold it over. Because that's how I found croc swivels. I just asked my local rich guy. I said, yo, buddy, when you're fishing for them Merlins, oh shit, Kim. When you're fishing for them marlins, what do? He says, I buy croc swivels. Stainless, dual ball bearing, dual rotation swivels. About 330-pound test, maybe 110. Whatever. They're all good. And I put this on the slow drill. Oh my God. This is why I get nothing done. Okay? Welcome to my life. I hope you guys are you not entertained? I hope you're entertained. Okay. This is my night shift. Welcome. I don't need a back brace. I don't need rubber coated gloves, but this is my night shift. Okay. And I sure as hell don't need this wire to keep breaking on me. Come on. I have so many cuts on my hands, it's ridiculous right now. But that ain't going to stop me. No siree. I'm all busted up. I'm the Mike Perry of coil building. Some people are not going to get that joke. Probably 90% of the people in the chat are not going to get that joke. That's okay. All right. 36 gauge nichrome, 28 gauge D-core I'm going to do. Simon, you have a good night. Gareth, what is up, Mr. Anderson? Mr. Anderson. The name's Neo. Like with all aliens, remember which way you go. It doesn't matter which way you go. It matters that you remember. I'm going forward. B1 Kenobi, what's up? Don Corleone, I'm not sure if I said hi to you. Rick Poe, what's up? All right, so I got 14 inches of D-core. 14 inches. I'm going to go a little more. Just a poquito. I'm going to take this 36 gauge. I'm going to hold it and put my drill in reverse. Now this D-core should be loose. What I do is I pinch it down near the drill and I make sure that it's moving back and forth over the core. It feels like it could be a little looser. So my drill's in reverse. I'm holding this spool. I'm going to do it a little looser. Pinch, up and down, up and down. It's moving. We can cut this guy off. We're going to cut this core right there. And we're going to pull this Clapton off of the core. And we got our D-core. It's Brittany, bitch. All right. All right. Pro tip time. So you're probably wondering, Nick, what are you just going to throw that 28 gauge out now? Now that you're not using it? Are you too good to save wire? I'm not too good to save wire. Here's what I do. I take some masking tape. I take it and I cut a little piece. And I fold it over the end near the swivel onto the 28 gauge. I then take it off of the swivel. And now I'm going to get my big ass pen. Where's my big ass pen, dude? I got this marker though. I'm going to take this marker. I'm going to write 28 gauge. I'm just going to write 28. 28. So now the next time I need to make a D-core, I have the 28 gauge right here. That's not 82. That's 28. I'm not good enough yet for 82. All right. So we're going to save that over there. Now, I used a fast drill to get that Clapton because I'm trying to get the shit done. I ain't got all day to do Claptons. So, now I'm going to get my drill. I don't need anything in this drill. What I need is I need to get my 26 gauge that I folded over. Dude, if there's something that you have, I could fucking lose it like that. Any piece of matter, I could lose like that. Check it out, dude. See this? Gone. All right. Fucking lost. All right. I got my 2 cores on my swivel, and I bent them up like that, up and down. Jesus, fingernails. My God, man. What a dirtball. What scummy piece of shit I am. All right. Now, 2 cores are on there. All I got to do is stretch this D core and alien. Just fuse it. Make sure my drill's in reverse because I did the Clapton in the forward. So aliens, one of the tricks to aliens is you do the Clapton in the forward and you do the alien in the reverse. Am I going reverse? Am I going counter? Yeah, I'm going counterclockwise. Sometimes I gotta go like this. Am I going counterclockwise? Yeah, I'm going counterclockwise. Am I going clockwise? Yeah, I'm going clockwise. It was an empty spool. I don't care. I have to pack this shit up anyway. That's probably the first thing that won't get lost, actually. All right, now, I always keep one of these clamps near my table. And what I do is I take the very, very end of my D-core, all right, and I clamp it to my table here. Just, you could use a buddy system. If you got a buddy that's there, you know, maybe a small child, you just be like, hey, hold this. You want to help Daddy build coils? Hold this a second. And then you just stretch the alien out. Now, I'm going to stretch this out to about, it was 14 inches. I'm going to stretch it out to about, let's say 8 feet. About 8 feet, something like that. 7.5, 8 feet. Because it's a 28 gauge D core. It's a little smaller, so you don't have to stretch it quite as much. Who put that there? Why is this door stuck? Why is this door stuck? I can't open it. I'm going to get this 36 gauge between these two. Now, I'm going to wrap it around. Counterclockwise motion, just to get it locked in there. Cut the excess. Now I just got 2 cores. 36 coming down. Let me show you what this stretch looks like. I'll show you how slow I start and then how fast I finish. That's what she said. 2 26 gauge cores, 36 D core off of 28. I'm going to start slow. Make sure I have a nice angle so that that alien falls in front of the last. Start slow, get my angle, my tension, feel the speed, feel the rhythm, feel the ride. It looks like, nah, it should be good. I might just be going too slow. I'm gonna stop so I could show you. So technically, you would call this an alien fused Clapton, right? 2 cores, Clapton with an alien. At the end, and since I was holding it back so far, it flipped out of my hand at the end because I basically ran out of D core there. But I'm all the way at the end. Let me see if I can get a little more. That's good. All right. We could cut this D core off and throw it out. It's going to be useless to us anymore. We could cut that off. We could cut the beginning off here that I kind of fudged up. And we got a 2-core alien. Addy Tooney is in the house. Forget about it. I can't see a thing. I hope you see it because I can't. I sure as hell can't. Two-core alien, 26 gauge, D-cored off a 28 gauge. All right. What we're going to do is, so I don't get confused with all these aliens flying around, we're going to wrap these up now and just have them off to the side. So I'm just going to do 3mm, same old boring 3mm bit. Whoa, leaky much? Jesus, guy. Whoa, guy. Hello. All right. Thank you, Addy Tooney. Addy Tooney's dropping links to advocacy stuff. There is a thing that you can do over on Instagram. More just a face shot. No mods, no nothing. Just to show who's affected by the vaping regulations. The hashtag would be vaping restrictions affect me, right? Now, we're already an hour in, and this is why I don't think I'm getting to fraliens. I'm a fucking knucklehead. Okay, let's wrap these coils. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure to see how much I got. I probably got a whole bunch because I'm awesome. Let's just get that straight right now. For anybody that was wondering if I'm awesome or not, the answer is yes, bitch. Not just yes. The answer is yes, bitch. I'm going to cut this in half. And I have 2 rods of 2-core 26 gauge aliens. And I'm just going to wrap. Now, these don't get the indent quite as much as a 3-core does because there's not 3 cores in it. That 3-core is most of the reason. It will get some sort of an indent because it's also the twist in the actual Clapton. So I'm going to do 6 wrap. Let's do a 6 wrap 2-core alien dual. Two, 3, 4. That's 5. We'll learn to count one day too. One of these days we'll do counting. 5. That's 6. Oh, jeez. Two-core alien, 2636. We decored a 28 gauge. I hope I'm getting my point across. I've said it a lot. Now, before I get on to the 4-core, I'm just going to go through this again. You're saying, but Nick, oh my God, 2 26 gauge cores, I couldn't possibly vape that low. Or no, Nick, I don't have 26 gauge. I only have 28. 2 28s is a 30 gauge. 2 24s is a 26 gauge D-core. What's 2 25s? 2 25s is a 27 gauge D-core. Okay. You get it? Whatever for a 2-core, whatever the 2 cores are, 26, it's 26, do plus 2. 26 plus 2 is 28. That's your D-core. Now, 4-core. 4-core, whatever your cores are, if you're going to do a 4-core 28, 4-core 28, minus 2. 4-core 28 minus 2. 28 minus 2 is 26. 4-core 28 is a 26 gauge D-core. I could prove that to you right now, but I'm not going to. What about a 5-core? What about a 5-core 28? What's minus 4? Let's do 24. Let's do a 5-core 28 gauge. 5-core 28. 5 28s. I'm trying to think if that's a good build to do. I should definitely do nichrome with it. Nah, you know what? Yeah, let's do nichrome. Do I have a lot of nichrome 28? Not really. I have more stainless steel 28. Let's do stainless steel this time. Fuck you, dude. We've done 4 cores all this week. If you want to see me do a 4-core, I've done them a couple times this weekend. Go watch the other videos. You're not going to see that here. Oh, no. Let's do 5-core 28 gauge stainless steel with 36 outside. I love 36 gauge aliens They're easier in my opinion, and I love the vape off of them. I don't like thin aliens. I like 36. I like 34. With your more core, you don't want to go to 34 real. You can, but I like the 36. All right. So I'm going to prove to you that this works. So 5 core 28 would be a 24 gauge D core. Now remember way back when I showed you this wire right here, this 28 gauge wire, because I wrote on it? Well, when I showed you that way back when, I wasn't lying, dude. All right, I wasn't lying. I got 24 gauge right here. All right, so I don't even need to take more off the spool. No need for it. No need for it. And in fact, I didn't have to do it with 28 either, but I did because I wanted to show you something. I don't know if I said hi to Jerry today. Did I say hi to Jerry? So I'm going to get this 24 gauge onto my drill and swivel. Now, this is a long piece of 24. This 24 has been with me for at least a month, I guess. Eventually, it gets smaller and smaller as I cut it off to get the D-core, right? It just gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. My poster fell off the wall. Forget about it. All right. So, 36 stainless steel over 24 gauge. We're going to decore that. I'm just going to clap in about 14 inches. I'm going to do 28 inches of this, so I have enough to get 2 sets to prove a point later. Just to save time, I'm going to do 2. I did more than what I needed. All right, now it's time to take this 36 off of this 24. I'm going to hold this spool, put my drill in reverse, and spin it a few times. I'm just holding the spool, holding the wire still. I'm going to pinch it down here, make sure it's loose. It is. A little more. Snip that off. I could put this 36 away because I got plenty enough of decor. I made a lot right here. Put that off. And we're going to slide this decor right off this 24 like so. And you probably can see that. All right, so I have about 3 feet of decor. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tape measure out at 14 inches. And I'm going to cut this at 14. I actually made enough to do 5 total coils. Not 5 sets, 2.5 sets, 5 total coils. So if I mess up anytime here, I'm going to be okay. No need to worry. All right. If I don't mess up, guess what? I just put them in a little bag. Save them for later. But that's 25, not 24. All right. Let's get our cores out. Aliens have good swivels and straight wire to start, please. If I don't have straight wire, there's no sense in even trying. We're doing 5-core 28 gauge alien. Right. 28 gauge stainless steel. This is a new spool. All right, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to stretch it. And I'm going to cut it at about 10 inches. Take it, stretch it, cut it, and we need 5 of these. All right, we got 5 pieces. Now, the only other thing I need for this build, what I like to use is I'm just going to get a piece of any ribbon. This is 0.5 ribbon, but any kind of ribbon will work. 0.8, 0.4, 0.5, 0.3, 0.2. Whatever ribbon you want to use, it will work. Just a little piece like that. You see how little it is? This will season. Okay. So I'm going to run my fingers down, and I'm going to cut all this crap off. All this bends and twists and anything bad I'm going to cut off. And I'm going to take these 5 cores, line them up. They should all be the same size now that I cut them. I'm going to line them up. I'm going to go over to my swivel. And I have all 5 cores nice and flat right now in my hand. All right. I'm going to take them, put them through the swivel. All 5 cores nice and flat. And I'm going to bend them as flat as I can over that swivel so that all 5 cores come out of the swivel straight. I hope you guys see this. I can't see what I'm showing you. This is a fucking mess. Wow. And then I'm going to bend all 5 cores on an upward angle, like that. And then I'm going to take all 5 cores, bring them past and down. And kind of bend them back up. Now all 5 cores are on my swivel. I'm going to bend them upwards. But the important thing is that all 5 cores are coming off that swivel nice and straight. Pretty important. And I'm going to run my fingers down with that 5 core setup. Bring my other hand into play here. I got all 5 cores. I'm going to get that little piece of ribbon. I'm going to wrap it around these 5 cores. Make them flat. I do about 5 wraps altogether. And I just bent one down here, so I'm going to get him back into play. All right. Once again, I'm going to bring my fingers down, make sure them 5 cores are all straight. I'm going to take my needle noses at about a ½ an inch in. I'm going to pull tight and push the needle and, grab them tight. Grab all of them like this and twist. Right here. See, they're not twisting after the needle noses. That's super important. I'm holding them really tight, twisting them all together. And when I let go, this is what I got here. All right. Man, my hands are looking fucked up. Sorry. Where are my hands? Whatever. I don't fucking care. All right. I'm going to bend a 90 and that there. Okay. Now, look, I'm not touching. Look, I'll even loosen it up. I'm not touching. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching him. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Watch. KBK Coils, what's up? That's way too close. I'm sorry. I don't have the macro lens on. That was stupid. I don't know what you guys can see or cannot see. Now watch what happens. Slide back and forth. All right. Now, what? Right now. Heart, you're focused right now. All right. So, make sure my drill's in reverse because I did the Clapton in the forward. All right. Now, if you have these, you could use them. I don't really like using them too much with these because it seems to throw it off balance too much. But I wouldn't mind putting it all the way down here at the end, I don't think. Yeah. Nah. Now, I'm going to take this clamp and I'm going to clamp my drill to my table. I'm going to pull the drill back tight. So if it's loose, I'm going to pull it back tight and clamp my drill to the table so that the wire stays tight. All right. So now this wire is pretty not really tight. Okay. Now, all we need to do is stretch our alien, which is 36 gauge D cord off of 24. This is a 5-core 28 gauge build. If you were to take 3 pieces of 24 gauge and put it up against this, it would be very close to the size. That's where this comes from. If you were to take 3 pieces of 24 and lay it right on top, it's probably around the same size. You know, 24 would be a little taller than the sides, but that would make up some difference. What's up, Sean? All right. Now, I'm going to take this. .24 gauge D core. I'm going to stretch it. All right. Now, it's important to get a good stretch on these because it could collapse the cores if it's not stretched enough. So the stretch is super important with these. Now, if it collapses a little bit, no big deal. I'll show you what to do. So I'm going to start slow and see what my stretch looks like. It looks pretty good. I got to put a little bit of tension in it, but it's 28 gauge. A little bit of tension shouldn't kill it. If it was 30, I'd want to stretch it more. But it's 28. Yo, this focus is killing me. Oh, there it is. Oops. I think I started spacing it a little bit, so I'm going to bring my angle back in a little bit. It does actually look like I could have stretched it a little more, because you see what the cores do? And that's fine. That's normal. I like it to be a little flatter, but I'm going to show you what I did with it. Plus, I kind of want to show you a point that I wanted to make. We went by my alien math here. And thank you, Kim. I know I could see the screen now. It's working right now. All right, so sometimes this will happen with aliens. You get this loop, all right? You get this loop. So if you're doing your aliens in the reverse like me, right? Put your finger in and twist it clockwise while you hold these two down here. This is the loop. Twist it clockwise. All it's doing is twisting up behind you because of all the turning. And it's undone. Let me just finish this up now. What's up, Carson? All right, there's the 5-core alien. Now, you could wrap this up just like this. It's fine if you want to do that. If you want to wrap it up just like this, that'll work. I quite like getting these a little flatter. It seems to me you would do a 5-core alien to have a nice wide build, right? You would want a nice wide build. That's why you did it with small cores inside. The good thing about having small cores inside of your build is it's very easy to flatten. I have a jeweler's block here. It's a stainless steel block. And I have a that I ordered off eBay, and I have a clone mech mod here. It's a stainless steel clone mech mod that I paid about $9 for about 4 years ago. And all I do is I take my alien, I lay it flat on this stainless steel block, and I just give it a little rolling, like you're making a pizza, like you're just making a little noodles. You want to make a little noodles with your aliens? You make a little noodles with your aliens. Come on. Goosh. You stunad. Gabagoo. Those are the only couple words I know. What's the matter for you? And you can flatten it even more if you want, but I'm just going to leave it like this. I'll show you what it looks like. So I have some spacing in this 5-core alien. Look at the 5 cores. Just look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like I put them on the swivel. Just like I put them in the drill. No twisting, no nothing. All right. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like at the parts that I spaced a little bit. Remember I was messing up in the beginning? It's going to be a little hard to see. But those are the 5 cores right there. See how they're a little crumpled up a bit? That's what aliens do. Now, remember I said this is just a guideline? This is, actually, let me wrap these up real quick so I don't mix up my whole aliens here. Remember I said alien math is just a guideline, and sometimes I do my more core aliens. I add even one more. Do you remember way back when I said that? Let's wrap these up real quick. So way back when in this video, I said that I like to do the math a little differently because it gets it flatter, and you have to do less flattening to get it even flatter. It seems to come out better, and it seems to have more of an S shape in the alien, which is something that I like. So remember way back when in this video, I decored way too much 24 gauge. Remember we used 5 pieces of 28? I'm going to use the same decor with 5 pieces of 29. And I'm going to show you the difference. Okay. It's not going to look much of a difference. But in person, I see it, I feel it, I like it a little better. These could have been flattened a little more. So I think we're going to see that with our 29 gauges, even though 29 gauge is a little different, a little smaller. But there's our 5 core. Next to the 2 core. Two core 26, 5 core 28. All right, thank you, everybody. Okay. Now, let us do. I'm going to get 29 gauge out. 29 gauge stainless steel. And I'm going to get 5 pieces out like I did there. All right, at about 10 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the regular decor for this would be 25 gauge. The regular decor would be 25 gauge. For 5 pieces of 29, it would be a 25 gauge decor. But we're going to do 24. Two core 26 is a great place to start trying aliens. Yep, 2 core 26 is a great way to start trying. Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to fold these over, make sure they stay in the five pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one on top like that, but don't have it bent like my thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. You don't want it like this. You don't want them all fucking twisted up like that. I've had that. You don't want that. You want that. You don't want this. You don't want that. You want that. Right off the swivel. Bing, bang, boom. All right. I'm going to use the clip this time. Oh, yeah. I don't feel like getting out a piece of ribbon right now. I kind of forgot to get it out, and I don't feel like backtracking. Twist, twist, dun dun dun, twist, dun 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 dun, twist, dun dun dun, twist. Dun, dun, dun. Boy. All right, what's up, everybody? Mark Pro Vapes, what's going on? All right, get this guy on here. So I got that clip on there, holding them 5 strands good. And now we're just going to, man, we would have never got the fraliens done, I could tell you that. But next week, fraliens are going to be a breeze. You better watch this video. And fraliens will be a breeze. All right, there's my 5 cores coming out of the drill. See? I'm going to stretch my alien, which I don't think it's anything you need to see. Nothing to see here, folks. Move along, move along. Michael, what is up? What's up, everybody? I hope I said hi to everybody. Bones the Skate is here. Mike Dub, here he goes. Mike Dub, that's an inside joke that we say. I have no idea what happened to Homeboy Josh. I'm going to leave it at that. If you watch some of my older videos that are pretty recent, I talk about it. I have no clue, though, is my basic point. I have no idea. That question gets asked on this channel so much that it's become a joke. So, but welcome, Mike Dub. I, along with Homeboy Josh, would be proud to tell you that I'm a better builder. But you know what? I love Homeboy Josh. That was my favorite channel, and I wish he came back. It was a better channel. I'll give him that. I will give him that all day. Better at making videos. Battery's going dead. But you see how these cores are staying more flat? Battery is dead. See how they're staying more flat and they're not crumpling up? That's why I like to add another gauge size to it, because it seems to just go better. No, you didn't. Yeah, no, you didn't offend. I'm just saying it's been asked like so much, Mike, that it's become a joke. It's not an offend thing. It's literally I've been asked 100 times. So now it's become a joke. You know, like, 2 or 3 people ask. It's like, buddy, I don't know. It turned out to be almost every night I was asked. And it's like, dude, own boy Josh, come back and talk to these fucking people. Thousand times it is. In fact, Mike Dub, if I ever piss you off, all you got to do is be like, hey, Nick, whatever happened to homeboy Josh? That's what everybody does to me. If I say something they don't like, they'd be like, oh, that's cool, Nick. What happened to homeboy Josh? Motherfucker! You son of a bitch! How fucking dare you ask that fucking question again? So when people come in, I automatically think they're trolling me. Lethal Coils, what's up? That should be the channel. Like, we should get t-shirts made, whatever happened to homeboy Josh. I should open the show saying, hey, I'm Nick Devine. Welcome to the homeboy Josh fanboy page. What's up, Timothy Devine? Who's that guy? Circus, what's up? These 5-core aliens are coming out pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. Oh, we're going to vape these. All right, I'm done that. Those went very well. Might be some of the best 5-core aliens I ever made, actually. Dude, no need to flatten these ones. No need to flatten them. Don't even need to. They came out so flat. They might be so flat that they may even look wider than the 28 gauge, which is a bigger wire. That was flattened. Albert, what is going on? Let's wrap them up and see. We'll put them side by side, and I'll show you. Wow, and I got 9 inches of them? Damn, boy! Damn, boy! Let's wrap them on up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend the leads of these aliens. On the 28 gauge ones. Now watch this. I bent the leads on the 28 gauge ones. I'm going to show you the ones I just made. These are the 29 gauge, 2936 5-core aliens, 24 gauge used for the D core. All right, so it doesn't quite follow that math. It goes up a little bit. Way flatter. You could see flat, flat, flat. Nice 5 cores. All right, now watch. I'm going to take that one away. Here's the one with the bent lead. That's the 28 gauge one. Now, they may look the same to you, but that's crazy because this one's made of smaller wire and wasn't flattened. This one's made of bigger wire and was flattened a little bit. That's why I up the D core when I do mine. It's much flatter. Stu Rep, what's up? Yeah, people respond to comments in here. We're friendly people. Vaping elevator guy. Holy shit. Holy shit. What's up, everybody? We are getting out of here soon. I don't think I'm installing right now. Listen, they're just aliens. I got to figure out my RDA situation. What I would love to do one show this week is fix them damn Sukas because they look like garbage. Those look like straight up garbage. I did not like them Sukas that we did last week. They did not come out good. I did a Suka show later, and that came out good. I have that right here if you'd like to see. So last week we did Sukas, and this is what last week's Sukas look like. Was it a cool build? Yeah. Did it look as bad as I'm saying? No. But this isn't what I want to do. I didn't want to do a space Suka. I wanted to do a nice little Suka. Something like this one that I did like a show later. All right. And this is a fralien, which we'll be doing next week. Okay? Okay. In a cage build. What's up, Chevy man? Man, we had a lot of people stop by today. It's probably because I had aliens in the title. You put aliens in the title, people show up, start asking about all these conspiracies that there's not really aliens. Of course there's fucking aliens. The fuck kind of shit is that? There's more cores, man. More cores comes into play, I must say. More cores comes into play. Next week, we're going to do fraliens, absolutely, positively, because it's just the best 2 builds to do back to back, back to the 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 back. More cores, fraliens, boom. Once again, I have tutorials, pre-recorded tutorials, edited higher quality on my channel. Go to the playlist, Advanced Coil Tutorials. You'll see alien math video and more cores. It's all in one video. And you'll see a fraliens video. Some of my best work. Some of my best work. I did 3 sets of aliens here, all different ones. So, I mean, some say the best alien video ever. Probably going to be the best 2-hour alien video. I'll tell you that. I can tell you that. Like, subscribe, new people. Comment. I'm reading all the comments lately. So, if your comment's good enough, if it's really good enough, I may even answer it live one day. I actually look at my comments. You want to call me a dickhead and say I suck? You can put it in there. Ain't going to affect me none. Go ahead. Do it. See if I give a shit. Just remember, I'm rubber and you're glue. Yeah, I'm rubber and you're glue. And rubber's way cooler than glue. Only you can't eat it. Justin Crabtree's here. Oh my goodness. Joshua with Apollo, what's up? Kai Bear 28. That is not a 28. Okay, take it. That's funny. Yeah, I've seen that. The snipping your leads with the wrapping tool. You just put it on the wrapping tool. Boom, boom. You go like that. And you snip them along the wrapping tool. Boom. That's for most postless decks. That's in the video previous to this one. So, guys, I'm going to leave it now at this. I think we did good tonight. I'm going to make a video of unboxing this. Listen, everybody's seen the Ocula. I got an Ocula review up there. The only thing I don't have, though, that I may do with this is I've never tried it single coil. I did not have an Ocula with a single coil option. Now, I think I do. I think this is a single coil option Ocula. So, I can't wait to try the single coil because it looks like a great single coil deck. Anytime, what makes a great single coil deck that's a dual coil deck? Let me tell you. It's going to block off that whole one side, isn't it? Because them posts are so big that it's going to block off that whole one side if you have one air hole open. That's big. That's really big. I don't usually like airflow that's just on one side of an RDA, so we'll see how big it is. But it's going to block off a side of a chamber for the most part. Serpent elevate. Nice. So, coil class, all the beginning coil classes are in a playlist, coil class playlist. I got to add the rest. I got to fix the thumbnails. It's stupid that I don't have the thumbnails fixed. I should fix them because those do make a difference. Thumbnails do make a world of difference. So we will go back and fix them. I think I'll do that tomorrow. Everybody have a nice night. Thank you for joining me. It was fun. I don't know the next time I'll be live, but it looks like I'm going to be on Black Cat White Face every single Tuesday. So 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesdays on Black Cat White Face. That's the shirt I have on right now. Go follow Black Cat White Face. Great channel. Great vaping channel. He's a funny guy. I like that. Everybody, have a good night. I am really out of here this time. Peace, love, and hair grease.